first let's stretch our iliopsoas muscle. If you have weak knees, you can also sit on a chair to do it. Make sure that your knees do not go beyond your toes, and tighten your abs all the time to maintain the correct position of your pelvis. Do not tilt it forward. Then press your body downward to feel the stretch. Alright, let's switch over to the other leg. When the muscles in the front of your pelvis and thighs are tight, while the ones in the back are weak, your pelvis will rotate forward. So today we are going to relax the tight muscles and train the weak ones to correct the anterior pelvic tilt. Okay, let's stretch our erector spine right now. Relax your whole body, lower your forehead to the ground, and slowly move your hips towards your heels. There are 3 muscle groups can pull the pelvis to tilt forward, like iliopsoas that we have stretched, the corrector spine we are stretching now, and the quadriceps will be stretching next. If these muscles are tight, your pelvis will be rotated forward. That's why we need to stretch these muscles. Okay, let's stretch our quadriceps. Balance your body and bring your heel as close as possible to your hip. An important cause of anterior pelvic tilt is sitting down for a long duration. So if you need to sit for long periods during your works or studying, make sure to get up and do a few simple stretches. Alright, let's switch to the other leg. Anterior pelvic tilt, I will call it APT for short. It's very common among people right now. This issue forces your spine to curve, which makes your belly look bigger, make you look shorter. Also, it can cause back and hip pains alongside with bad postures. So APT should be corrected as early as possible. Okay, we're done with stretching the tight muscles. Now let's go to train our weak muscles. The first one is single leg glute bridge. Tighten your core, squeeze your butt, slowly lift your hips off the ground. Stay there for 30 seconds and return to the starting position. Make sure that your heels is not too near your hips, otherwise your spine will be strained too much when lifting your hips. Also, don't lift your hips too high or slant your body. The another reason of APT is because our muscles at the hips, hamstrings, and core are very weak. These muscles are supposed to pull the pelvis more backwards correctly. So we need to train these muscles to keep the right pelvic position. Alright, let's switch over to the other leg. This exercise can train our glutes and legs very well. The weakness in these 2 muscle groups can cause hyperextended knee, which plays a significant role in causing big front thighs and calves. So having strong hips and legs is extremely important for us. Let's work hard and do this glute bridge properly. You can slow down if you're tired, but it's almost done, guys. You can do it. Alright, next we will do a pelvic tilt practice to find out the way to engage in core and keep the pelvis in correct position. Lie down naturally on your back and bend your knees. Take a deep breath, then exhale slowly and pull your belly button toward your spine, pushing your pelvis up toward the ceiling. Please tighten your glute and core muscles. Hold for 5 seconds, then inhale and return to the starting position. This exercise will help your pelvis get in correct natural position. Alright, the next one is laying back, targeting our core, especially the lower abs. The lower abs play a very important role in pushing our pelvis to the correct position. Make sure to engage your core all the time and tilt your pelvis up to make your lower back keep touching the floor throughout this process. Okay, the next exercise is bike crunches. Apart from correcting APT, this exercise is also one of the best exercises for abs. Engage your core and tuck in your chin. Try to touch the opposite knees with your elbows. Please make sure to just place your hands over your ears. Do not pull your head forward really hard with your hands, otherwise your neck will get hurt. Make sure to tighten your core throughout this process. There are only 2 more exercises left. Yes, you can do it. Okay, the second and last exercise, reverse crunches. This one is very effective in training our lower abs. Do not swing your legs when doing the crunches, but use your abs to do it. Yes, try to use your core strength to bring your lower body up and down. Please remember, always exhale when you are using strength, not inhale. Alright, now on to the last exercise. This exercise is very effective in training our glutes, hamstrings, and abs. It also helps to enhance our control over positioning our pelvis. At the same time, it can also stretch our muscles. Make sure to tighten your core all the time and don't drop your pelvis at the lowest point. Hang in there guys, just a few seconds left. You can do it. Alright everyone, we have done all the exercises. Now let's stretch our erector spine. Take a few deep breaths and relax your body. If you don't have a foam roller, then that's all for today's video. If you have one, please continue with me to do the massage. Yes, place both legs on the foam roller like this. Roll back and forth slowly to relax our quadriceps. We will segment the quadriceps into 3 regions and start with the part just above the knees. Focusing on a smaller area like this will be easier and more effective for massage. Okay, shift your foam roller up to the middle segment and roll slowly for about 12 times. Tight quadriceps can lead to many bad postures, and these bad body postures can cause worse tension in quadriceps and causes protruding front thighs. So we need a foam roller to further massage these muscles very well. Lastly, let's shift the roller to the upper side. Repeat the same movement for roughly 12 times. I always get questions from you like how to slim the front of my thighs. Actually, it's not about the fat. More likely, it's because of the tensed quadriceps and bad postures. So by massaging like this frequently, the problem of bulky front thighs can be effectively resolved.